Hello, Jay and Samantha. This is Darren Mitchell again. Sorry for the mess. I'm actually filming this on my Mac computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through Casey and Troy's lines and do some back and forth banter between the two. And we'll take it through the end and we'll see how it goes. Here we go. And pictures up. And scene. Hey everyone, I'm Casey, the host of MTV's The Catch a Predator, the show that reveals the truths and untruths of online dating, and this is my co-host, Troy. Troy points to the camera and waves. So I'm going through some of the emails last night, and this one really stuck out. Casey reads the email and sees the photos of Mary. I never thought I would write it to a show like this, but I didn't know where else to turn. I met Pepper on plentyofstrange.com, and we have fallen hard for each other. He sends me the sweetest images, and his arms are like tatted, oily cinder blocks. Our relationship is perfect, except we haven't met in person. Please help me. I'm going crazy! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! LOL. I'm actually serious. Yours truly, Mary. Troy says, I don't know, man. She says the relationship is perfect. She hasn't even seen the show. It's always a disappointment in the end. Casey says, Troy, this poor girl is reaching out to us. She needs our help. Casey says, Troy, we started the show to help people like Mary connect with the person they're in love with, or at least find closure and move on. Troy says, so I guess we're going to Oregon? Casey says, let's go to the perpetrator. Casey says, Troy, what the fuck? Barista says, fuck. Troy says, fuck. Casey says, how is this helping, Troy? How is letting the barista ride you in a coffee shop bathroom helping Mary? Troy says, are you sure you want to go freeze your tits off in the middle of the woods to help this girl? Casey says, she still can't hear you. On the laptop screen, we'll see Mary exclusively applying chapstick. Troy says, I'm surprised she even has internet connection. Troy removes his hand. Troy continues, Mary, honey, are you at the public library or something? Mary says, no, why? Troy covers the webcam again. Listen, we've seen a million cases like this. This format is getting stagnant. I got an email last night, too, from the man who's going long-distance relationship with a ball python in the San Diego Zoo. It could be a whole new freaky bestiality imposter spinoff show. Troy's talking head. Troy says, I grew up in the woods of Pennsylvania. My dad is the leader of the neighborhood Squatch program. I guess you could say I learned a thing or two from him. This is exterior night. Troy creeps along wearing a big army bag on his back. Troy stops walking, puts down his army bag, and claps his hands around his mouth and lets out a squatch howl. Character Mary. Casey and Troy are seated looking at the laptop to Skype with Mary, and they are cheerful. Mary says, hey guys. Casey says, hey Mary. Troy says, hey Mary. Casey says, how are things? Mary says, pretty awesome. Casey says, that's great. Do you still talk to Pepper? Mary says, no, he smells like shit and doesn't like, and I think he gave me ringworm. Mary raises her arm to reveal several circular rashes. Troy says, oh, that's unfortunate. Mary says, yeah. Casey says, are you seeing anyone new? Mary says, yeah, I met this guy online. He's been asking me to send him photos of myself wearing a diaper and eating cereal, but we're taking things slow. Casey says, that's great, Mary. Troy says, we're happy for you, Mary. Casey says, keep up the good work at school. Mary says, I actually dropped out. Casey says, take care. Troy says, bye. Mary is driving. And then does a continuation with Mary driving. And it seems as though that wraps it up until we get to the barista character. Casey says, can anyone here give me any information on this person? Barista says, I saw him. Casey turns his attention to Barista, who is in the process of ringing up a customer. Barista has a distant look on her face, as if flashing back to his dramatic event. Barista says, came in here and walked right up to the counter. He was wearing earbuds. He ordered a dry cappuccino and tossed some money on the counter. Exact change. I asked what kind of milk he wanted, but there was no answer. There was no eye contact, no tip, no thank you, nothing. It goes on to September and carries on through. Casey has a line that says, what did that sound like? September let out a booming haul. It goes on, and there's a character named June. June says, I was on the walk through the woods with my husband. He actually died of Lyme disease just 4 months ago. Anyway, we heard rustling directly behind us. It was too dark to make anything out, but it sounded big and it was close. Casey says, can you make the sound for us? June mimics the rustling sound. And that's it, guys. Based on what you guys sent me, that's pretty much the lines that I had needed to read. I know it was a little funky going back and forth between the two characters. If you would like me to do separate takes and maybe just run through like a Skype audition with you guys or that sort of thing, I would not be opposed to that at all. If you'd like to get a hold of me, you can contact me at my Gmail again, which is darreninthestories@gmail.com. Samantha, I believe you already have it. Or you guys can contact me on the phone. Maybe we can chat a little bit more about this. My number is 717-380-1198. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.